This is the Makes Things Command Center. This is where I edit all my videos. This is where I record my podcast every week. I surround myself with things that inspire me, art and books and stuff. This is also where all the tat I sell on eBay gets packaged up and sent. But look behind all this and you will find chaos. I can't stand knowing that this is here any longer, so I turn to the good book. Not that one, this one. I'm going to make a housing for all of this, something which contains this computer and all these drives, and makes them into something worth looking at. It's a piece of art, it's a piece of sculpture, it's something practical. It's bricolage. Well, as is the way when using found materials, that looks square, but it ain't. 21 at that end, 19.5 at this end. No great deal really. First of all I'm going to paint it and then I'll trim it square. Right, well now I've got some decisions to make. Do I want this to be flush at the front? Or do I want it set back a little bit? I think I want it set back a little bit, you know. If you ask a hoarder why they hoard, they'll probably tell you because one day it'll come in useful. This is a roll of elastic which I salvaged from an old sofa which I had to take a reciprocating saw to get out the flat. And I thought at the time, this wide elastic will one day be useful for something, and here we are, a mere 9 years later, with a use for it. So, never throw anything away. Onward! This is Jbod. Just a bunch of disks. If you know, it's a storage term, a RAID configuration or lack of one, drives that exist together without pretending to be more unified than they are, but here it's made physical. Drives for films, television, music, and the 18 terabyte shared drive, Mr. Big. There's something I like about that, a piece of infrastructure that doesn't hide itself. It sits in the room and tells honestly what it's doing and how. Tom Sachs talks about the integrity of materials, about not lying with your work. I think Jbod is that. It's a computer housing, it's a cable manager, it's a sculpture. It doesn't have to choose. It's just a bunch of disks. There was never a video for this, but I made this after someone, and I will not name any names, borrowed this nice old Stanley screwdriver from me, saying, "Can I borrow a screwdriver?" "Yes, of course you can." And this is how it was returned to me. So this is why I don't loan tools anymore, because idiots operating in this area who think that this is acceptable. This is not acceptable. Ever. They didn't even offer to buy me another screwdriver. They just gave it back to me like that. I don't speak to them anymore, for the obvious reasons.